What's going on, guys? Right with me, teacher in the house, and it has been a while. Obviously, for those who are in my Discord and Twitter, you guys know the reason why I haven't been here for a little bit. But yeah, I wanted to end off 2023 with a video. Um, Obviously, this is gonna be a bit of a hard video to make for me and talk about because obviously a lot's gone on this year. But I want to go back through 2023, the good moments, the not so good moments, and all of that stuff as we look into 2024. So yeah, there are going to be some sensitive moments that I talk about here. So if that is a bit of a trigger for you, if you're not really into these kind of talking head style videos, then you know, feel free to click off. Of course, I'm not going to be offended. But yeah, let's talk 2023, shall we? So, I made it quite clear at the start of the year, I did a video about streaming in 2023, that streaming was going to take a bit more of a backseat for me in terms of like what I want to do. Mainly due to the fact that for the first time in a while, I'm working full time. I have a regular Monday to Friday 9 to 5 job in customer service. It's not the most enjoyable job in the world, but it has its great moments, and I actually do enjoy it a fair bit. But yeah, that obviously was going to take a lot of my time. It was adjusting to that, working to that, which meant I had to completely adjust my sleep schedule, which meant that sadly I couldn't watch a lot of my friends over in the US as much anymore, because obviously they streamed in the middle of the night for me, so that was always a problem. But alongside that, obviously finishing work, I was just often more tired than usual. So even though I'd want to stream, I was unfortunately unable to. I'm better adjusting to it now, so there is a high likelihood that I'll stream even during the week, just so I can have a bit more fun. Streaming will be back next year. There's no two ways about that. I want to bring streaming back. I've got plans. I've got all kinds of ideas that I want to do. I've got collab playthroughs. Kira's a pug and I are potentially going to be doing a Soul Linker next year. We've got a three-way Soul Link with both of us and Gaming Rabbit 88 also lined up. So that's going to be a lot of fun. DBD Fridays with Kira will be back as well. So that's all in the works. Wabasan will finally get her debut. I've been teasing it for months, but unfortunately my health's meant I couldn't do it. But yeah, she'll be in as well. She's got her own playthrough ready to go. Looking forward to that. It's going to be quite fun. But yeah, so that's on the go. DVD, of course, will still be around. I do still play the game a fair bit. Even though I haven't been streaming, I've been playing it. Been a little burnt out in the last couple of weeks, but I'll be back perfectly fine. So things like Chat Choice Killer will be back as well. Um, and there are other things that I'm thinking about doing. I haven't got definitive confirmation I am going to do that yet. But if anyone's got Monopoly Plus on Steam and wants to play it on Mondays, I'm down to do that. We can definitely work something out. Obviously, shout me in Discord. That's going to be the best place to go for that. But positives really for this year. One of them you're seeing on screen right now is my model. Of course, we were a PNG for a good while after I switched to VTubing. We now have two working models with this one as well as Weberson as well, which is awesome. Shout outs to Arakiba Studio who made them because she did an absolutely incredible job, as you guys love it as well. I do too. I'm still learning more about VTube Studio. There's always updates and stuff and new features. I'm still trying to figure all of that out. But yeah, I'm definitely having a good time. You guys have been loving the model. I've been loving the model, so it's been a great upgrade. I think my highlight of the year has got to be meeting Kira, though. Kira Zapog and I have been very close friends for a long time, so to actually go meet her and give her a massive hug in person was a blessing. And of course, I saw Tiny Tina and her husband Jack as well, which is another one. I want to meet more of you guys, really. So if you are in the UK and you want to meet up, definitely hit me up. I'm totally down. I'd love to go meet Barnes and other people that I've known for years, so that would be awesome. We'll definitely work something out at some point in the future if we can do it. Obviously, I've got to get the time off work, but that's not a difficult thing for me. But yeah, that's a big one, of course. And obviously, the fact that we've kind of given ourselves this space. Obviously, I still enjoy making content, even though I don't do it as much anymore. It has been a blessing, but honestly, like the people that I've gamed with, people like Steve the Troll and that lot for DBD and stuff like that. The people I've met along the way through DBD, I've met so many people even before I started recording. I've met another streamer that's super nice. So yeah, it's great to kind of have a space that is mine, but also doing things that I enjoy doing. Now, obviously, this year's not really been much of a year for Pokemon, which I know has alienated half of my audience. I'm sorry for that. Pokemon is coming back. We are going to be Nuzlocking again. At some point, I have some plans in place for Nuzlocks that I want to do solo, and of course, Soul Linking with Kira and Rabbit, as I already said. But yeah, that's definitely my uptick for this plans for next year. Obviously, going into the more difficult stuff, for those of you who know, we've discovered quite a few problems with my health, which is not ideal for me. I do want to stress this. I am okay. I am not going anywhere anytime soon. I will be fine moving forward. I am getting consistent, ongoing medical support. So hopefully we can get rid of what's ailing me. To give you guys a bit of context, essentially, I have an issue with my heart that's not working fully at its capacity, which means that my blood pressure is going higher. Obviously, those who know me well know that I am overweight, especially if you saw me over at Tiny Tina's Halloween streams. You'll have actually seen me there. You can tell I'm quite heavily overweight. That's actually due to another medical issue that I have, which is my body does not break down food properly. Now it's no fault of my own. It's not anything self-inflicted or whatever. It is something that happens. Unfortunately, it isn't super common in my family, but it's not the first time that someone in my family's got this. So yeah, it's definitely problematic. I'm obviously taking medication. I'm okay. I will be fine, so you don't have to worry about losing me anytime soon. I'm a stubborn brat anyway. I will not not give up that easy. And of course, the biggest one and the one I've tried to avoid talking about, but I have to talk about it, is the sad passing of both of my grandparents. My nan back in August while I was visiting Kira, and then obviously my grandfather last month, was definitely a massive hit to me. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm okay at this point. I haven't dealt with it still, even now. And I'm ashamed to admit this, but um not long after my grandfather passed, I considered giving up myself. And, it's a decision that I'm glad, obviously, I never let get to that point. I literally got to the point where I removed every sharp object from my flat. I just did not want it anywhere near me because I knew what would happen if it was still there. And I obviously have you guys to thank for keeping an eye on me. Obviously, I know it's been sort of 6 weeks since I've streamed. I've tried to put out videos here and there, but I just haven't had the energy to keep up, obviously, because I'm still working as well for the most part, so that takes up a lot of my energy. But like the amount of people that were messaging me, keeping an eye on me, like, you guys are lifesavers. Like I'm not kidding. Like without you guys, I don't know where I'd be right now. But I am okay. I am recovering. I'm obviously not in the best headspace, but I will be back next year. We will be back streaming again. Probably Friday next week, as I'm recording this on just before New Year's Eve. That will probably be my return stream. I'll be streaming with Kira. So that's going to be a good time. So I definitely look forward to being back. Because I have missed streaming as much as I haven't been doing it, but I have just been enjoying gaming. Even off stream, like Kira and Rabbit and I have just been playing Pokemon. We started an Omega Ruby playthrough where we just did a randomizer run. There's no Nuzlocke or anything like that, and it's just been hilarious, just the random crap that we've encountered. But yeah. But we will be back. I'm looking forward to being back. I have missed it. But yeah, it's been a whirlwind. It has been a whirlwind of a year. It's been a year that I didn't expect. If I can get round to it, I'll try to get a clip montage out. But no promises on that because it's it's been a bit of a rough year. But yeah, obviously I'm adjusting to life without my grandparents, which is something that I never thought I'd have to deal with too soon. But yeah, we'll be back in 2024, so look forward to it. I can't wait to be back. I do want to do a lot more stuff. So let's see what happens, shall we? I'm not gonna dwell on the negative. I'm not gonna look back on this year. Um, and just look at all the negative things. I want to look for the positive things. So I'll be back very, very soon. But thank you everyone who's got me through this year. I can't name everybody. There's just too many. Um, but yeah, thank you everyone for everything this year, and I will see you guys in 2024. And as always, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll catch you guys soon. Take care.